Continuing from the last video. Before we get into the rest of the video, because this part is long, I didn't put this in the other video, but I'm going to put it in this video. I am not sending no slander to none of the companies that I am reviewing their products in this video. There's nothing wrong with the tone up. I would wear it, but since it's getting warmer or whatever, my skin is kind of adjusting to more warmer tones instead of like the cooler tones like usually I am in the winter. I am like kind of pale or whatever, so like with the Korean foundations and all that, how they only have 3 shades, I can usually do the darkest shade and not have a problem with it. But I know some people around me will always be like, oh, this is so bright on you and all of that, you turning white. Like I've actually had people say that to me, and I'm honestly like, what? Sometimes it makes me just not want to wear like tone up creams and like tone up foundations or like whatever because of that. But this product I like, I would wear out, especially since it's like a sun cushion and all that. I'm probably going to find something else that doesn't necessarily change appearance, but maybe it's just like the sunscreen part of it, maybe it's just a white cast. Eventually I'm gonna give it a longer go and like actually try it, and then I'll do it for another video. But I think just because I had put it on, I didn't give it enough time to kind of just like sit there and all that, like, you know, sunscreen has to. And not every sunscreen, you know, you have some sunscreens, like especially Korean sunscreens, you rub it in and then, you know, you're good to go. But some of them just have white cast on them, and you have to let it sit for at least like 15 minutes. Well, and with sunscreen, you're supposed to put it on 15 minutes before you go outside, like you're exposed to sun. So I think that's one thing that I should have just did instead of sitting there and panicking right then and there, like, oh my god. But overall, I give it an 8 out of 10, just because like if I went with a full face of that, it would be fine. And it's also so easy to like reapply sunscreen with that foundation, but it also kind of hid some stuff too. It didn't really have like neutralizing, you know, like the redness or whatever. It kind of just hid it to me. So I just wanted to sit there and address that, and then the rest of the video is just going to be about the cushion foundations and like, you know, the BB creams, you know, slay. Anyway, since we're already here doing the voiceover, this cushion foundation, the Water Bear Cushion by 𝑟𝑜𝑚, I actually love this. As you see in the video right here, I am like fangirling over it. Now, I did record this on a different day, and now I'm doing the voiceover and editing. I have worn this to work like multiple times, and I absolutely love it. It's very cooling, and I just love it. I really do, especially with sometimes like, you know, dry skin and all that. I just want to be able to put something else on my face without touching my face. Like, yeah, I have hand sanitizer and all of that, but I still don't want to touch my face. You know, I like to do fix-ups, you know, every few minutes, you know? So then this is the Better Than Finish, I think setting powder or whatever. I am not keen. I really don't like setting powder, especially after trying the one from 𝑒.l.f. Sorry, 𝑒.l.f. But the Hollow Glow or whatever, just did not like it. My sister also did not like it. It's just too much. But this one, it comes with this little brush or whatever too, so you can kind of like dust it off your face, which I think is so cool. I did also use this the same day I had used the 𝑟𝑜𝑚 one. So I kind of like paired them together, and they work really well. I also had the quick mist as well, so if I wasn't reapplying that, I was also reapplying the quick mist, which I should probably invest in like a spray sunscreen or whatever too, not just the cushion but the spray in case if I'm wearing makeup or whatever, because I think you can reapply, you know, sunscreen on top of makeup, right? But here you go, you got me spreading it all down to the neck area as well. What I should have did with the sun cushion as well, like, I like it, I really do. But like, when you don't put it on your eyes, when you don't put it on your neck, it's going to look bad, it's going to look uneven. So I'll have bangs and all that, so you know, my hairline or whatever, that's fine if I don't cover it up. I don't want it in my hair anyways. But I'll have bangs and no one's going to be paying that close attention, you know, to your makeup. Who's going to be looking at your pores? But I really love this. It felt really soft, and then on the top on my forehead I did the Misha Moist Up cushion. So yeah, I have the Misha Moist Up there, and then I have the, what is it, the sun cushion. I have that kind of like on the bottom, and then on top of that I have the rum and water bear cushion, and then I also just have the setting powder like all over. But also here I'm showing you the BB creams as well. I love Misha BB creams so much. I'm so glad I brought them. Oh my god. I should have actually put them on my face. The first time I actually did put them on my face was literally when I went to work, and I was like, you know what? I'll just wear this to work, you know? It's not that bad. I'll just wear it, and if it turns out bad, I can always just wash it off, you know? Now, one thing I remember talking about here was my assumption, but not only just an assumption, people made me believe that BB creams were only for people with clear skin. Now, the first ever like foundation I had got, well, it wasn't a foundation, I had got the CC Camo cream, because when I looked it up, they were like, oh my god, CC Camo creams are like for people with acne, you need to get these. Yeah, don't get foundations, don't get BB creams. But I love these BB creams from Misha so much. I love those, and then of course this clear mist and all of that, I love it. And then like the cushion foundations I love as well. I think the only cushion foundation I didn't have too good of an experience with was the tier one, because it's like matte or semi-matte, and I realized that matte isn't for me. It did blend out well, that's the one thing, but matte makeup just isn't for me. And I started, you know, experimenting more with like dewy makeup, and that is exactly what I'm doing. That's exactly what I'm going to be doing on this channel. Not only just skincare, but like makeup. You know, I am a beginner at makeup, so I don't want to, you know, put too much out there and be like, oh, you need this or whatever. I can't tell you what to do. Nobody can tell you what to do. It's just up to you to try. You gotta try. And I know some people are like, oh, the money. But after a while, I was like, you know what? Fuck that. Like, I don't care. If I don't like it, I'll find a way to recycle it, give it to somebody else, which I always have luck with. But I was low-key scared about the Misha and the rum and like stuff not working though. Not working as in not turning out the way that I wanted to and all of that. But they turned out really well, and I'm really glad I can wear them like every day.
Been using 𝐼𝐸, but I've been seeing a lot about, oh, you should also use a vitamin C and all of that. I've been getting that I should be using a vitamin C since I literally turned 18, because it was like a thing. It was on Pinterest. It was like, oh, you should use a vitamin C and all of that, you know, every day. Some people can't tolerate vitamin C. I got the gentle one though, and people are like, oh, well, if you use the 10% 𝐼𝐸, like, you know, serum, you know, from Nua, you should just be able to use the regular one or whatever. Yeah, but you know, I still got the gentle one just in case or whatever. So I'm gonna have to switch up my like routine and all of that because of that. I'll also be using the same stuff, but I wanted to get the gentle. So I'll update you guys on these two. I'll do a whole video about my skincare routine, but I believe that is all. I really enjoyed myself today. Kid you not. I thought that maybe this wasn't going to be such a good video or whatever, like I was going to put these on and it wasn't going to match me at all, but I'm really happy. Like, oh my god, like oh my god, like this all matches like my skin tone. I'm not gonna do anything else to it. So I'm just gonna brush my hair and look. Huh. Anyways, thank you for joining me. I really enjoyed myself. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I'll be doing another video for the cushion foundations.